Hello, everybody. This is Yusuf Chowdhury once again, tuning in from San Antonio, Texas. It is 5:59 p.m. A minute early. Let's see. Give me a few seconds so I can share this on my online business owners Facebook page, my company page. Okay, let's see. What kind of question do we have this evening? Yesterday, I analyzed like three websites, mostly were in the mindset coach type of business, and I got a request from one of the Facebook followers basically to run this analysis on the website and give us some feedback. So yesterday I talked about excuse me. Yesterday I talked about excuse me. Yesterday I talked about online presence, which is on the search. Then you also have the social media presence, right? So those are the two things that we talked about yesterday. And one of the things that I mentioned for you guys that when you analyze the website in a basic format, like an existing website, you do have to look at the visuals, right? The how the website is visually created. You also have to look at the user experience, and is the message clear? I mean, when you look at the website, does it make sense? The message within that niche, is the call to action message also clear, right? Uh, does the website has some type of lead capture? Okay, then you also have to look at the on-page SEO, mobility, or the if the website is mobile friendly. Make sure that you have the Google Search Console and the Google Analytics configured and installed, and of course blogging materials and the content throughout the website. So this is just basically how you look at it, right? Then after that, of course, you have to use some of the technical stuff like analyzing the speed, analyzing the traffic and whatnot. Okay, so today, let me see what I can grab. I can grab a few more website to give you some analysis. Let me go ahead and try this. Let's see what I have. Now, if you all have any questions about a website or how to make the website great again, do let me know. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and pull up this website right here. Let's see what is it called. What is it called here? Let's see what is it called. Let me go ahead and share the screen here. Okay. Hopefully today I'm not gonna have that same issue like yesterday where everything got locked up. Okay, so the first thing first, you can see this site has the the HTTPS security, right? So that's good. Then you have this pop up that showed up right away, like within probably 1 or 2 seconds. 2020 Goal Planner Workbook. Name, email, first and last name, email, phone number. Get started. Download this workbook to learn some benefits, some bonus. Okay. Now, when it comes to, excuse me. Okay. When it comes to the pop up, you have to be a little bit careful because I discussed yesterday, or I brought this subject that when you have a pop up, you have to make sure that does this pop up shows up for people with disability, right? In most cases, it might be an issue that their software doesn't even know that if there is a pop up, you know what I mean? Okay. So my advice is there's nothing wrong and wrong, right and wrong answer for the pop up. But if your analytics shows that you're getting good result by getting tons of subscribers, then you can keep it. All right. So let's look at this website visually. He's a professional mindset coach, a business coach. As you can see, he's Kerwin Ray. You can see the brand, that's him. There's a headline, take your business to the next level, which means he's addressing the business community. And 3 lines paragraph and call to action, learn more. What I like about this call to action, the color don't match the brand color, which is very good. Your call to action color has to be in contrast, has to oppose the brand color. There's like a psychology behind it. You do not want to use the same color of your brand color on the call to action. Then, of course, you have the blog, the news, the events, work with me or work with Kerwin, about, and contact. Pretty simple. When we scroll down, there's a video. Let's see how the buyer's journey is working on Karen's website. Growing your business with Kerwin Ray. Find out more if you want to. And there's also a video. It's like 2-minute video.
The most positive thing.
It's got such a good vibration.
The video has some sort of, that personality, that credibility, brand messages. And another call to action, want to 10x your business? Get started now. Again, I'm glad that he used different call to action color. He looks like he has a good marketing team behind him. Watch the latest videos because he has YouTube videos. That's awesome. And you can see a bunch of videos here too. That's very good. Testimony. Then more video testimonial, which is also great because why? You don't have just a testimony with a text of or a text testimony with the person's name but no picture. But this is even more valuable because there's a video of the actual person giving testimony, so you can see how authentic they are, right? And find out how we can improve your performance again. So this get in touch, and I'm thinking get started is the same. So what he did, rewarded, used the same call to action from the back end, but rewarded it, which is also good. Taking the visitor to the journey again, and here we go, more content. The blog post. What happened? There used to be a blog post here. Must be a Firefox issue. Okay. Oh, there you go. So there was tons of blog showing up here, but I don't know why it's not showing up here. So that's the one problem. So Firefox for some reason is not able to pull up the blog. Let me check it on. Chrome and see if it comes up on Chrome. Here's another thing. When you analyze website, you also have to check and make sure that it works on most of the popular browsers, like Firefox, Chrome, Edge, aka Internet Explorer, the suckiest browser out there, and of course Opera and whatnot, right? So let's go ahead and check and see how it pops in on Chrome. I hope it doesn't freeze on me because for some reason Chrome been acting up lately. So I'm gonna see. It's a little bit slow on Chrome, but it was fast on Firefox. Let's go. There you go. You see, the latest blog is showing up on Chrome, but it's not showing up on Firefox. That means Kerwin needs to contact the developer and double check. Maybe first of all, before having him contact the developer, I need to check my browser, clear the cache, and make sure it's working. But this is how the blog looks like. The brand name, the social channels. I do prefer if the social channels in their own color, but this looks like consistent with the brand color here. That's fine. No big deal. Latest blog post and the sitemap with the all the pages. Plus you have I'm glad that he has a sitemap here. This sitemap, basically when you click on it, it will take you to the whole map of the website. So that's what I mean by having a sitemap, not just for the pages on the navigation that you are going to put on the footer. Beside that, you have to have something like this. So this is very awesome because this is what Google recommends. When you create a sitemap, it has to be something like this. See? All the content, all the pages, static pages, blog pages, everything. This is super amazing because now the search engine, the bot can go through all these as well. This is huge. Okay? So this is Usified approved sitemap right here. Privacy policy, terms of service, cookie policy. Unfortunately, I don't see, again and again, I don't see the accessibility disclaimer, which is something like a lot of websites don't even, work on this issue. And that is making sure the website is also built for the people with disability. Because in order to build the website for that sort of guidelines and rules, there is specific techniques and coding that you have to put it, or you have to have your developer build it based on the ADA checklist, which stands for American with Disability Act. Chris Kanu in the house. Yeah, Mari, pay attention, man. Stop fooling around. Okay, so this particular website is doing very good. Yeah, Mari, pay attention, man. Hey, Daniel, what's going on? Thanks for helping out. Hey, no problem, man. Anytime, anytime. I might even check Marty's website in a few minutes, but I gotta check these sites for the mindset coaches, okay? So let me just go ahead and get out from Chrome here. Back to the Firefox. So in terms of bringing the visitor, the buyer's persona, the visitor, and taking the visitor to the buyer's journey, this is really very, very good. It's slick, it's fast. So I give this website 9 out of 10 Usufad approved. Okay. Well, no, sorry, I take that back. There was some issue in the browser. I just give you 8. 8 out of 10 Usufad approved. But let's go ahead and check the. Well, before jumping into social media channel, here's the thing. When you look for the social media presence, the stuff that you look for is the hey, Krista, what's going on? How you been? Where on website is the sitemap? The sitemap, it is something that your developer can create, or you can actually create it by yourself, because this sitemap right here is actually a page that think of it this way. When you go to the North Star Mall or any kind of mall, they have this map about the whole mall, right? The same thing with the sitemap. So the sitemap basically tells you and the search, the bot, that all the links that is properly set up and nicely written and humanly readable, nice looking, that's how you put it. Okay, so you can put on the bottom of the footer. But there's another sitemap that you can use the Yoast SEO plugin to create a technical sitemap and submit it on the Google Search Console for indexing your website. That's something else. We can talk about it later. Okay. All right. Social media presence. When it comes to social media presence, the stuff you need to look for in a simple format. I'm not getting into the advanced technical analysis, just something very simple. And that is the brand image, the brand color and the images should match the website. The messages also should match the website. Then check all the profiles, make sure everything is 100% complete in terms of information for every single social channels, right? Once you do that, check the link. Make sure the link matches the brand name. So, for example, for Kerwin Ray, I'm assuming it's going to be facebook.com/Kerwin Ray. Same thing for LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and Twitter, right? So the link has to be consistent because of the brand consistency, not just in the message, but also in the name itself. It makes it easier for your customer when they find it to look up for you in the social channels. They can find the name and they can find the link that is exactly the same, okay? So the branding, messages, the design, and the link, then the engagement activity level. What I mean by that, how many times do they post on whether it's daily, a few times a week, and what is the level of engagement, right? So you have to look for these sort of things. So let's go ahead and check the Facebook for Kerwin here. It didn't open another browser, but it kind of the same browser changed. It can be good for people with disability, but for me, I want this to be open on a different browser though. So let's check it out. So there you go. You see consistency even on his social. It is consistent with the website. The profile is consistent. Get the blue check right here, right? So let's see what kind of. Let's look at the about profile, and the link. And the link, of course, is his brand name. Perfect. 2010. His information, phone number, websites, all the so. This is very small. I like this that he put all the social channels in his bio. Okay, filled up all the information. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But let's go ahead and check and see what kind of engagement level does he have. I'm sure he has a lot of engagement because this guy, I've seen him a couple of times on YouTube. March 18. Corona ready. There you go. 200 comments, 200 shares, 1,000 likes. There's a video. He posted this on the 18th, and the next before that. I think this is. This is pinned. That means it's never going to change. It's always going to be there. So that's another way to keep the traffic and the engagement consistent right there. 3 hours ago, another video. Okay, how to save your business because what's happening nowadays. So he's very smart. He's targeting that audience due to the situation. 7 comments, 31 share, not bad because the sharing is still high. Okay. Let's see what else he got. And he also attached his other social channels on his Facebook page, so I can go to his other social channels from his Facebook. Smart man. Okay, like a nice sun, and there you go. Engagement is good. 60 share and 26 comment. So as you can see, the type of content he's putting out there, and his engagement is really, really good. But let me see how many followers he got. 1 million people. So for 1 million people, if you do the math, this is technically not a lot, but still, better than nothing. There is some engagement, even though 1 million is a lot. That's why I tell people, like, look, numbers don't matter. Because of all those million and only like 50 people engage with you, what's the percentage of what kind of percentage is that? So that's why numbers don't matter. What matters is the quality followers, the target audience that want to hear from you, that want to learn from you, right? That's what matters. Even in my own social channels, the majority of the numbers that I have, most of them probably is not even related to what I want to do. Okay, maybe friends of friends, right? Or they got too busy. But this is the proof in itself that for a number like this, right, the engagement is kind of does not start past in 20, 30,000 in the millions. Right? But still, this is better than nothing. You can still take lessons from him because, as you can see, I will consider this the engagement is still good. It's going. Okay, if you don't focus on number, don't worry about it because all these people that are engaging are the targeted audience that are very serious. Okay, so I would give his Facebook, 10 out of 10 Yusubat approved. Okay, let me go check, and so that it's a good example to look at his Facebook page if you are a mindset coach and learn something from him. Let me check the LinkedIn account. If you all have any question, feel free to ask. So here's the problem. This one has to change because it's not taking me directly to his page. It is taking me to the sign up page, which is not good. So that has to be fixed. Let's go ahead and check Instagram. All right, 127,000 followers. A business strategist, high performance specialist. I don't see the keyword mindset, but anyway, the website is right here. Good job. Look at how he used the emoji to tell you, hey, here's the website right here. Look, it's right here. I love that how you put all these segmentation right here. Pretty cool. There you go. A lot of engagement on Instagram. That's very good. Oh, look at this one. 9,052 comment. 63, 28 comments. 5,000 views, 30 comments. So again, a decent engagement, not bad. So you can click on this one, for example. Let's see how he did it. There's a message, there's an image. He didn't use the hashtag. Okay, my suggestion would be for him. I mean, if you want to, you can definitely try using some hashtag to increase visibility. But his brand is established already. So even if he doesn't use it, it's not going to harm him. He even got the blue check. But my only suggestion would be use like maybe 5 or 6 hashtags, right? Look at this one here. So good engagement. So now you can look at what kind of content is putting out there and trying to replicate. So that's very good. The Instagram is really good. This is one problem here. You don't want this pop-up, my friend, Mr. Kerwin. This pop-up should not pop every time I visit the website. You have to program it where when I visit your website, I only see it once and that's it. And maybe after 24 hours or maybe after 1 month. But for this thing to pop every time, it's kind of annoying. Okay? When would you use hashtag? Hashtag going to be on Instagram itself, Krista. Sayyid Alam Sayyid. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you, my brother? The hashtag, you can use it when you post those videos and images on Instagram. Hashtag is for Instagram, not for the website. Okay? I don't know how to check Snapchat. No, forget that. YouTube. Let's check the brand. See? What did I say? Brand consistency. The banner reflects the site. The image reflects his brand. Excellent work. How many members he got? 40,000 followers, subscribers. And you can also see that he added the Facebook, the Instagram, and LinkedIn, and his website right here as well. So people from YouTube can actually go to other side. Amazing work on his thumbnail for the YouTube videos. Great job on that one. So his YouTube videos, you can see tons of views. 700 2 days, almost 1,000. Yes, he has good number of views. These are very decent. Not just decent, it's actually really good. Okay. So Instagram and YouTube, Yusufat approved. Let's see, he got a playlist. Oh yeah, awesome. He got a organized playlist for a specific topic. This is something that if Mr. Chris Cano make different segment on his podcast, if you're listening, you can have your own Ask Chris list, different subjects. That's how you do it. So yeah, the YouTube is really good. Excellent job.
Can you just introduce yourself?
Let me go ahead and click on the About section. Okay, let me also check one of the videos, see if the videos are optimized properly. Phone, shut up. Okay. Read more. Yes, good. Links. Yeah, this is very good. Yes, very good. My only suggestion would be, I know the website is right here. You can also mention the beginning, for more information, click the website. You can also send on the ad at the bottom for more information, click the website. But so far, Yusufat approved. So the website is great. The social channel is great. Let me check the Twitter. And by the way, folks, I forgot to run a speed test and SEO test. So we're definitely going to get back and run some website analysis. Okay. Hello, brother from Chittagong, Bangladesh. Kemal achen? Apni balo achen? How are you? All right. Twitter. Again, man, this guy is amazing. I mean, really Yusufat approved, to the core. Because the brand is still consistent, the name is consistent, the message is still consistent, and you can see there is some engagement still. People like, people retweets, not bad. Okay, look at this one, a lot of clapping. So some engagement, but if you look at the followers, how many followers you got? 8,000 followers, not bad, that's very good, Okay, now let's go back and analyze the website from a technical point of view. Okay, from a technical point of view, let's check the speed of the website to make sure it works. Anybody else has any more questions? Why are you all just sitting there quiet? I'm sure your mind is full of questions. Oui. Okay, let me check and see. And by the way, folks, when I was analyzing website yesterday, within like 40-50 minutes, my browser froze and froze my machine. So if that happens, I ask you to forgive me. Okay. Let's see. GT metrics. Listening to you and learning. Thank you, Krista. Thank you. Okay, so on the mobile device, the speed is not that good. That means it's not good from the back end. So that needs to be fixed. Something had to do with the CSS coding, server response time. Okay, let's check it right here too. Let's check it right here. A lot of stuff to learn from his website for those who are in the mindset coaching kind of business. Look at his social, look at how the way he built the site in terms of the buyer's journey. Okay, something you can definitely get the ideas from. Don't do the exact copy, just get inspired by the design, by the messaging, and do something similar, or be inspired by it. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. Okay, still analyzing. Oh my God! Look at that. Some backend issues, browser caching. So Mr. Irwin definitely need to get in touch with your developer and have them fix these backend issues. Okay. We can also check. I'm sure the website is mobile friendly. Mobile friendly. Do, do, do. What? How dare you? I am sure the website is mobile friendly. Okay. Let me see if I can use that SEO quick. What is it for Firefox? Let's see. Do I have one for Firefox? Yes. Let's do this for Firefox. This is a Chrome extension. I mean, Firefox extension is called SEO Quake. The cool thing about it, it will help you to run a analysis from the browser itself, only for the on-page SEO. Because in the SEO, you have two kinds, right? You have the on-page SEO, which is the backend stuff, and you have something called off-site SEO, which is stuff done outside of the website. Okay, let's see. What is this? What is this? All right. Good stuff. So let's go ahead and quickly analyze. Let's check the mobile friendliness. Okay, mobile friendliness. Okay, excellent. So his mobile friendliness is good, but there's some page load issues, partial page load issues. So Mr. Kerwin, I'm sorry, you need to definitely again get in touch with the developer and fix some of these issues for the mobile devices, right? All right, let's go ahead and check and see the on-page SEO. The on-page SEO. See if the search engine optimization. There you go. You got the title tag, Kerwin Ray, helping business owners succeed and grow. Good. Got the meta tag description. Excellent. Your keyword density all below 3%. That's also good. Let's check the what's here? Title tag, meta tag. It's all good. Your page has okay, so there is 12 images without alternative text. So somewhere here on the home page, there are some sort of 12 images that does not have alternative text. So what is an alt tag? Alt tag, basically, this is where people with disability, their computer or the software will basically tell them what this image is about. But it won't tell them if you don't put the alt tag on the images. So if you have an image of him on a conference, it can say an image of Kerwin Ray giving a speech on a conference or on a stage. You have to give a small description of what those images are about. This is part of the on-page SEO technique. Excuse me. So you have to have that. So on the home page, it's missing. The ratio between the HTML coding, the backend coding, and the text on the front end, which is the visual side of the website that we see, is 23%, which is good. I recommend anything between 25% and 75%. Not more than 75% and not less than 25%. Okay, but this is good. No flash, excellent. Something about Google structure data testing. This is a little bit complicated. There's something with the schema tag is missing, so you need to add the schema tag and set up the micro format. Those are some technical stuff from the on-page SEO things. Everything else looks good. Okay, everything looks also good, but this is only for the home page. I'm only analyzing the home page, not every single page, right? So let's just make sure that, remember yesterday I talked about when you do a basic on-page SEO, your pages on the navigation, right? Every single page should have their own page title or title tag, up to like 70 characters, including spaces. Those title tag has to be relevant in a sense. It basically describes or talks about what that page is about. So what I mean by that, you cannot use the same title tag on all the pages because that would be considered duplicate titles, and that's going to be that's going to cause a problem, because on one hand the search engine doesn't understand what is this page is about, and you're also going to confuse your target audience, right? And same thing with the meta tag description. It has to be relevant for every single page up to 160 character, even though you can write up to 320 character, which is the new thing that Google updated. But I still recommend, if you keep it on 160, that you're addressing the visitor, that'll be something very good. And the purpose of the meta description is to describe about that particular page, or what that page is about. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and check the second page just to make sure if it's different. Let's go with, let me go with about. Let's see how the about page is configured from the search engine point of view. All right. Okay. Let's see. Kerwin Ray, helping business owners succeed and reach peak performance. Yes, great, because he did not use the same thing, just a little bit. He added the word peak performance, but you have to make sure that it doesn't exceed 70 character. And the meta description, I believe, is a little bit different than the first one we saw. So that's very good. Let's see. Oh, just 71. If it was 70, he is good, but it's 71, that's fine. Again, there's 15 images are missing alternative text. The good thing is the ratio between the text and the code is 30%. Excellent. Okay. So it looks like every single page from here, he did a good job with having different title tag and meta tag on all the pages. But the only challenge is I have a feeling that most of the images don't have the alternative text, and you need to add that, and plus the ADA. I'm not sure if he's, I think, from Australia. So the law might be a little bit different there, okay? Because the ADA, that's more like a U.S. Law. All right, so any more questions about website? I'm going to go ahead and check another site. So yesterday we did Elizabeth, we did Antisa, we did Kate. I don't know if I did all of Kate's website. If I didn't, let me know so I can repeat it again. Today I'm gonna select. Let's see. I'm gonna select. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at Marla Scott. Okay. Marla Scott. Excuse moi. The name, the brand on the top, home, about the author, poetry, gratitude card, services, contact, and online store. Can you talk a little bit about ADA and how it affects the website? Of course. So the ADA basically stands for the American with Disability Act. Okay, American with Disability Act. So there are Sean, my man. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Lovely. Can you have a look at my site? Sure, man. For sure. Let me just finish with Marla first, and I'll jump back to your website. And by the way, folks, if y'all enjoying this live streaming about how to make your website great again, please go ahead and tag some of your cool friends, invite them, and share this. Okay. All right. So when it comes to Christy, when it comes to the ADA, Priscilla, what's going on? Hi, Yusuf. Cool background. Do you have like one or two necessary but often forgotten ways to scale the digital presence of a brand new website? Yes, they need to break dance, and I need to approve it. Just got up, no worries. Okay. Priscilla, give me a second or a few minutes. I'll get back to your question for sure. Let's see. Do you have one or two necessary but often forgotten ways to scale the digital presence of a brand new website? I would say the most common mistake that I see, that a lot of new websites don't even implement the basic on-page SEO. And why the on-page SEO is needed? Because when you identify and analyze your target audience and what are they searching, what are they typing, you have to optimize the website for the search, right? because the first thing in digital marketing, as you know, I mean, you're also an awesome digital marketer. The target audience, the optimization of the website, right? Then of course the third one is the paid traffic and organic traffic. But I see this is very common. If businesses just knew just the basic practice, if you can implement just the basic practice of the on-page SEO, right, by making sure understanding what the audience are searching for on the Google search, and secondly, the way you build a site, you have to think from the perspective of taking your visitors into some type of journey. We call this buyer's journey. So if you have a vision, an idea, when somebody comes to the website, what do you want them to do? I know I asked this question like gajillion times. Seems odd, but so many clients still cannot give me a straight answer. It's either vague or too general. So those are the two common things. If they can focus on, when the visitor comes to my website, what I want them to do, and optimize the site so they can be found, those are, I would say, based on your question, those are the two things they really have to focus 100%, right? Because as you know, when it comes to digital marketing, there are like 100 ways of doing things. Okay? Let me know if I was able to answer your question. All right. Now, going back to Krista, your question about ADA, and I do think that I need to do another class or a session on that, because that's a whole different subject with a can of sardine, not worms. Worms are kind of disgusting, right? But sardines are delicious, or tuna. Okay. You're most welcome, Priscilla. Thank you so much. So, Krista, going back to your question, what is the ADA? So let me go ahead and share some of this presentation I did about the ADA. Let me go ahead and share that because you might take a snapshot. I love sardines too. It's so good. Okay. So I'm going to run through this quickly. So Krista, if you see this, okay, if you see this, the dark side. So what is ADA? So ADA stands for the American with Disabilities Act. ADA. It was developed in 1990, and it is meant to ensure that people with disability have the same opportunities as anybody else. Basically, this means that your website needs to be accessible to people who have disability that affect their hearings, vision, or physical capacities. Okay? Does that make sense? So why it's important? It's important because ADA compliance can increase your target audience. Just because somebody is disabled, that doesn't mean they're not your customer, right? It helps with your search engine SEO effort, because when Google finds out that your website is built for people with disability, you are going to get some sort of extra boost, right? When I say boost, I mean getting the target audience, right? ADA compliance may help your reputation, and it also means better user experience. Okay, you can also avoid penalties. Yes, you can get penalized. So there is let's see if this is in the news still. Let's see if this thing comes up. Yeah, you can definitely get penalized. Let's see. That's a problem with Chrome. Chrome always act up. Where is the video? Oh, it's not here. I saw there was a video. Maybe it's on the second one. Let's see. There were, yeah, here we go. Maybe the video is right here. There were 2200. Oh, can you show an example where and how it looks? Well, it's coding. It's a code. It's a bunch of script. Okay. So let's go through this real quick. So there were like almost more than 22 website for ADA lawsuit filed in the federal courts in 2018. That's like almost 181% increase over the previous year. Okay. Is this the website? Let's see. Let me see if that's because I know there was a there was a news on this subject. Let me see if this is the information. I think this is just a resource. Yeah, I can find the video. Okay, I can find the video. Okay, let me run through real quick because we gotta cover this. We gotta go back to. Okay, the dark side is back. What is? I'm gonna go through this. So now the ADA consists of some sort of coding. I'm not a coder, my developers are, but let me share with you some of the things that you can do it that doesn't require too much of a coding. First of all, the website design. We analyzed a couple of websites. We showed you how visual thing matters, the buyer's journey matters, right? The quality of the code on the back end. Are the codes are very good? Are they too broken, right? The description of the content, is it accurate? Are the text big? Are there what do you call it? Well, not necessarily dark and color, but they have to be big, right? Uh, Links do not underline unless it's a link. That means when you have a content on your homepage and and the word is like underlined with nothing to be linked on, don't do that. Don't use images of a text. What I mean by that, you have an image that has a text on it, like click here as an image JPEG file. Their system, the software cannot identify what it is, right? Of course, add alternative text, like just how you saw with Kerwin's website, that he's missing alt tag or alternative text on some of the images. If you post a video, have a transcript, okay? If you have a video, make sure that you also have a closed captioning. Avoid pop-up, okay? Because most of the software cannot read the pop-up. So the pop is there and the system's not telling them anything, and they can't figure out why they cannot move, why they cannot navigate. And avoid autoplay videos, okay? You also have to set the default language of the website into English, if it's in English. Avoid any PDF files on the homepage. You can have it to be downloaded, but not to be viewed on the homepage. Use HTML format instead. Keyword enabled basically means if I don't want to use the mouse, I can use the keyboard to basically toggle and navigate from one page to another. That's what it means, keyboard enabled. And of course, you have to add the sitemap, and you have to study or look into 5 softwares: text-to-speech services, closed captioning, text reader and magnifiers, screen reader software, and optical character readers. You have to make sure that your website works on all these 5 softwares. And of course, add some sort of customer support, like a chat box for people with disability. Okay. Let's see how to avoid lawsuit. Basically, how to fix when you fix the ADA compliancy. There are 3 levels. The second level is called the WCAG 2.0 AA. So that's the most common one. So if you want to fix it, you have to follow those rules. There's a bunch of codes, like probably 300 pages. Only developers knows how to fix those, right? Have your website tested by a person with disability. There are companies that can help you with that. There is a tool that most attorneys use. It's called Wave Checker. Okay? You can use that tool to find out. So for example, let me take this tool right here. Okay? I'm going to take this tool. Okay. For example, I'm going to take this tool to see if my website compliant with disability or not. So let's say we're going to take Marla's website here. Go to this awesome free tool that most freaking attorney uses it. Okay? So now Wave basically tells me the issues. For example, it's still thinking. It will tell me how many errors. See, 6 contrast errors, feature errors, alerts, some other stuff within the site, like what is this header to, red means it's error. When you click on it, it explains to you. View very low contrast, between foreground and background colors. And here's the code. When you click on the code, it will take me to where the issue is. See that? So I can go back in the coding system and adjust it. Make sense? And for reference, it gives it more detail. What it means, why it matters, what to do with it, and what's the algorithm. So this is an awesome tool to use. All right? So we can go down. We can see all these marks that telling us something. That these are the problem that we need to fix to make it compatible with the American with Disability Act. Okay? Good stuff? Huh? All right. Let's go and finish it here. Okay? Any question? Because I need to do another session on just the ADA to talk about it in detail. All right? So the freebies like Wix wouldn't offer it? No, because Wix is a proprietary platform. You can run that tool and tell them, hey, there's an issue, and they have to fix it because you don't have access to their backend, right? So use that tool that I showed you and run it through your Wix website, then tell them, yo, there's a problem, and see if they can fix it for you, okay? Usually right now, since I added this feature, I added an additional service in my company specifically for the ADA to fix any website for that, or when we build the website, we have to follow the ADA standard. So I usually charge like $2,500 to up to like $12,000 based on how many pages. Make sense? But with Wix, because this is their own platform, they should be able to fix it on the back end. And the reason it's a little bit pricey because it's not something that basic and simple. I mean, the stuff that I shared with you, those are basic. If you build it using those basic ideas, that's fine. But when it comes to like coding adjustment, then that's something that you have to, have the developer, take care of it, okay? All right. Going back to Marla, good brand. She's stating her name, okay? That's kind of smart move. I can clearly read the name. Ghostwriter, best-selling author, inspirational speaker, poet. Scroll down, new release, gratitude. There's a book. Oh, there's a video. The thing with something like this, because the color matches this color and so small, there's a possibility I would miss it. So my best suggestion would be make the YouTube color, the call to action. That's about her, talking about herself. That's about it, nothing else. I don't know who she's talking to. There is some credibility because of Oprah. Okay, that builds some credibility, some trust factors. Has been featured in these big well-known names. That's also credibility. And that's it. And the social channels, I like how she put the social channels on their own color pages. Okay, she's a mindset coach expert. There's a video right here. I don't see the sitemap. I don't see privacy policy, legal disclaimer in terms of service, or even accessibility disclaimer. If you go to my company website, Online Business Owners, you can see how the disclaimer for accessibility disclaimer. This is my company website. If you scroll down, right here, where did it go? Okay, so right here, I should put like terms of service and all the 3 ones that I mentioned. Practice what you preach, man. So now I only have the accessibility. When you click on it, this will tell you exactly how I wrote it. Basically, you can just look at this one. This is called accessibility disclaimer. Okay? All right. Going back here, not enough content on the homepage, as you notice, just short message and then come here video. And let's see what happened to the video. I'm like, okay, the whole thing is, okay. The whole thing, okay. Okay, no voice, music, and okay. Now for the blind person, they won't even know what is this. They might think it's some music playing in the background. There's no text for the software to read it, nothing. So that's actually not a smart thing to do. Okay. Design is very simple. It's like just not the journey is so short. The social are out there. But I would say this is you talking about yourself, but what about me? Like, what can you do for me? Okay, and there's no call to action like, okay, where should I go next? If it's a contact, the contact is not even in different color. You know what I mean? So this one, there's no call to action. Remember, visual, it looks okay, but the message is not clear. I mean, okay, you are X, Y, and Z, and what's next, right? There's no call to action, right? Lead capture, I don't see any type of email capture, maybe on the blog page. Let's go and click the blog page. This is a blog. Let me click. I don't see any lead capture. And also, okay, sharing button is excellent. Comment box, but no lead capture. Yeah, no lead capture. Then I'm gonna have to check the on-page SEO and the speed and the mobile friendliness. Then I gotta see if there's a. I don't know if I checked Carowin's Google Analytics and Search Console if he configured it or not. I missed that part. Okay, so the good thing is this one has the blog content. So yeah, this one is kind of okay. I really I wouldn't tell somebody to copy something from here. The only thing you can copy from here or learn from here in terms of inspiration is the credibility, this part. But here, the message is not clear. Y'all can agree on this or not, right? The good thing, the brand is centered, the pages are properly set. There's an online store, so that's good. All right, so let's go ahead and check the speed. Let's do some of the technical analysis. Then after that, we're gonna jump. Does she even have a social? I don't see any. Yeah, it's a social. Yeah. Okay, let's go and check the speed. And by the way, folks, it is 6:51 p.m. Central Time right here in San Antonio, Texas. So let me know if you still have any more question about our website. Let me check. Yeah, this one is I cannot useify this one. What? Okay, any more questions, folks? People, any more question? All right, so let's see. The 25 on the mobile device, not good. It has to be above 89 or 90%. The desktop, same thing, is not good on the back end. Here, it got a B score on the speed through GTmetrix, but on these 4 areas, she needs to work on adjusting it. Fully load time is 12 seconds. Wow, it's supposed to be, my recommendation is like less than 6 or 4 seconds, but not 12. Okay. And it's more friendly, but with minor issues. See, page partially loaded with minor issues. All right, now let's talk about the social media presence. Let's look at the social media, see how it's set up. LinkedIn and Instagram. Only one coach that I saw that she has the Pinterest. So when it comes to the social media, remember the branding, the visual thing has to match, right? In terms of the messages and also the design perspective. Okay, see, this is a little bit different than Will's. Slight different. There's a website. I like the fact that you got this thing set up right here. Look at the engagement. There are some engagement. How many followers? 13,000. Look at the engagement, 4,000 likes and 51 conversations. So yeah, 2,000 likes, 4,000 likes. That's good. That's very good. All right. Conversation is low, but the likes is higher. So there you go. The content and the hashtag. When it comes to the hashtag, make sure you put like, first of all, don't use the link because it is not clickable. It is not clickable. Have your link on your bio. Tell the audience, go to the bio and click the link because this is not clickable. Nobody's going to... yes, I can type from my desktop, but nobody can copy it from the mobile device. For these, you might want to make sure you might want to make sure, or you should make sure that you put like ... then the hashtag on the bottom because you don't want to mix the hashtag with the regular text because it's not easy on the eye. I need to wear like 4 glasses. It confuses my eyes, right? So leave a space for that. So you can definitely look at her social Instagram account. Look how she's making it engageable. Okay, so you can get some ideas. So her Instagram is really good because I can see a lot of engagement, but the engagement on the like and the conversation on is kind of lower than the like. So you have to wonder sometime, right? All right, that's the Instagram. Good job on that one. In LinkedIn, look at this. Does not match this. Okay, so there's some minor disconnect, and this picture does not match this picture. I would have this picture everywhere on the social. Okay. Twitter. Twitter's cool. See, I like this one here. This one is pretty cool. The same thing on the website. She could have used this on all the social channels on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube, and this one as well. So I like that the Twitter matches the website, but not all the other channels. 160,000 followers. Look at the engagement. You see, guys, you need to ask this question to yourself all the time. If you have like 100,000 followers, but your engagement is very low, what does that mean? Okay. So focus on quality numbers. I'm not saying these are not quality because I don't know, but what I would advise all of you when you get followers in the social channels, make sure they know you and they want to learn from you. It's better for you to have like 10 loyal followers than 10 million followers that 99% of them don't have the time or they're too busy. The good thing is there's still some engagement, so it's not completely dead. So I would definitely look at her excuse me, look at her account and get some ideas and see if you can replicate it or learn from it to get inspired and use it on yourself to see how this content are engaging. Okay, folks, it is 6:56 p.m. Woohoo! I like the Facebook one. So the Facebook and the Twitter are close, but not the profile picture. But the other thing is that this message kind of doesn't match the site all the way, but it's close. But it's personal profile. The thing with, especially if you're a personal brand, I know I use my personal Facebook most of the time because my company page doesn't have a lot of engagement for whatever the reason, but I do share them both, okay? And I know one day I'm going to have to switch my personal to a page once I reach that, 5,000 whatever. Because the situation with the personal Facebook, you don't have analytics to check and see what's going on, so you cannot track and the data, right? And you also have to have a page. If you want to run an ad, it's best to have a Facebook business page so you can get the option for you to run an ad, right? To run an ad, a lot of time they'll ask you connect it to your page. Make sense? So I would definitely use a business page and not just the personal. In fact, when Facebook finds out that if you are using your personal profile for business means, right, there's a chance that they can shut down your account because the objective of the personal profile is for personal use. Okay? You can share knowledge, but you can never say, check my company. If you look at my live streaming in the personal, I never tag my company page on my website. I'm just giving kind of open knowledge about digital marketing because that's what I do. Okay? Hashtag don't matter on Facebook. You can completely ditch that. Okay? Some engagement share. There's some slight engagement. Not bad. So it's good. As long as there's some engagement, that's like it's working. If it's completely zero, then that's going to be a problem. Okay. So that's it. Which website I need to check? One more. I think Sean, right? Sean, I heard Pornhub was sued by a person with visual disability. I don't know, is ADA compliant. Let's see. Sean, what's your website? Are you there? Let's see. Bali Info Services. I'm just doing a basic, this is just a basic analysis, not an in-depth, because in-depth requires premium tools, backend analysis, ranking analysis. It's just the basic that you can see. All right. This is Sean's website. Okay, I like that you have this pop-up, but remember, for the blind folks, they wouldn't know if it's popping up, but I like how you did it. Call to action, different color, phone number, contact, and exit. Call to action, get a quote today. Free website COVID-19 offer. Change the color, my friend. Change the color to something different. Okay, maybe yellow. We build websites that attract visitors and generate sales. That's fine. That's good. Similar to maybe mine. You can go to my website, yusufchowdhury.com, and see how I put the message. The best thing is when a visitor comes to your site, you have to make them the important person and not you. It's not just about me, 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 me. Look at me, I'm the greatest, right? Even though if you are, I'm not saying it's wrong, but it's kind of turn off, right? So what you do, you address them. So like, hey, hey, I just said that, hey. So hey, are you like struggling, or do you want something, or are you having these issues X, Y, and Z? Guess what? I'm Sean, or we are here to help you with such and such and such and such. Makes sense? So you address the problem, then you offer the solution in terms of benefits. Okay. So the call to action, the review starts right here. Scroll down. Just by looking at it, I know you're a website designer. Just because by this thing, how we help you, or how can we help you? English is not my first language, my friend, but for some reason this doesn't sound right to me. I could be wrong. Me no speak English. Okay. Web design, SEO, hosting's awesome. So that means right away quickly tells me what kind of services you offer. This is great. I like it. So far, you did this many. Let's see, what is this? 3 years of experience. You built almost 100 websites. Good. And this is funny. 1900 coffees. We create sending those are the converts. That's good. I like it. I like it. See our website packages. Again, change the color. Why choose us? Fix this area here. Our portfolio, same thing, change the color. Our partners. Okay, this is good for credibility, even though I think they're your resellers. Get a free website check from us. This is nice. I like it. I like it. I like the journey, the way you built it, man. You're awesome. What others are saying? Testimony. Great. Make sure you get testimony. Oh, this is good. But also get testimony from Google and Yelp and all the other places. And here are the packages. Look at that. I'm giving a free advertising for you, my friend. Because you are like probably 5 times lower than me, but that's fine. That's good. You should earn that blessing. You should also earn, right? So everybody look at this. Look at Sean. Make sure you connect with him because he built website on these platforms: WordPress, HTML, WooCommerce, and Shopify. So the journey is good. I like it. You actually improved your website big time, man. You really made a lot of improvement. Oh, thank you for your social color. But this is supposed to be blue, man, for the Facebook, right? LinkedIn and Instagram. So I like the journey. Very well built. It's really making me focus and taking me all the way down on a systematic basis. So the buyer's journey is very good, right? So let's go ahead and check the technical thing and also the SEO. I forgot to check the SEO on Marla's website. Man, what's wrong with me? Let's check the speed for you. It is almost 7 o'clock. This is going to be the last website to check. Let's see. I heard. Okay. Just got back. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, website's very nice, bro. Your website is Yusufied approved. I need to give you my Yusufied approved stamp. But let me still check the backend stuff because you want to get 10 by 10. Okay. So let's check the speed. Let's check the mobility. Then I'm gonna check the SEO. I forgot to check the on-page SEO for Marla. So anytime I forget something, guys, please let me know so I can come back and do it again. What is this, man? You are the master of fixing anything with the speed, Sean. Come on. It's okay. Sometimes we fix our client stuff, but we never fix our own shoes, right? It's normal. So check out the GT metrics. Go ahead and take care of that. And the speed, it is mobile friendly. Yes, it is mobile friendly. Let's see. It is mobile friendly. 1 second, I got another message here. Mirroring. 10. What the? Jupyter is more reliable than, of course. Well, here's the thing. Not just GTmetrix. I use all three. Google Speed Test, GTmetrix. I would prefer actually GTmetrix over the Google, to be honest. Then you have another one called webpagetest.org, which is also more detailed. And the fourth one I think is called I don't know, Pandago, something like that. I need to double check. Oh, so you haven't done the SEO yet, huh? For some reason, check this out, man. Lighthouse returned error. Google could not analyze your website for speed, man. There's some problem. Check it out. There's something wrong. It couldn't analyze your website, so you want to check that. But for this one, use GTmetrix and webpagetest.org and mobile friendly. Look at the page partially loading issues. Take care of those. Googlebot. Oh, what the heck? Googlebot blocked by robots.txt. Okay. Now, when it comes to the basic on-page SEO, you said you didn't do the SEO. Okay, homepage. Oh, okay, I'm doing this because it's fine. You're not supposed to have this. Bali Info Services. If you're focusing only in the location that you are right now, then you're going to use that city. If you're focusing in the US, because right here, Bali Info Services means nothing. It should be Website Design Agency by Bali Info Services, or website design agency in UK or Australia or US, whatever the case may be. So yes, for sure, your on-page SEO is not done since you told me that. So that should be the next thing, okay? Remember, look at that. Alternative text missing, you need to take care of those. And text versus ratio, you have a 12% text on the home page versus the code, so you might want to add more text on the home page. Okay? More text. All right? Okay. Okay, everybody. Afternoon. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. All right, folks. Any more questions about websites? How to make the website great again? If you have a website, you need to look at it. Let me know if you have any question about how to build the site, how to market it, what to look for. Let me know. I do this daily live streaming on the subject of digital marketing that consists of website, graphic, branding, SEO, social, and so forth. So make sure you send me those questions. Okay? I do have tons of questions, luckily, but I'm going to continue that tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow. All right, folks, I'm going to wait for one more minute. And if nobody asks anything, I'm going to bounce. Okay? Let me close all this stuff. All right, 7:08 p.m. Central Time here in San Antonio, Texas. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Don't forget to leave your questions and comment below. And don't forget to share this. And if you are watching this as a replay, type replay. Until then, I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.